wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating, little daddy, LeBron. Your mammy's a petty. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists. I don't like most. You love me, love me.
First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing right away on the game's first play. Open man, it's Jameson Williams.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up 4th down. That is fielded at the 13. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. He's got room to the 45. 20. 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. Devon Achane. Touchdown, New York. His 12th touchdown of the year. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's Jackson. Quarterback there couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase in what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
We changed it. On third down, Jackson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Detroit.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Come up on a second down and 8. From the gun, Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Lions first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. It's on! On the ground, it's Brooks. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. They'll try and run it with Brooks. They're going to bring him down to 21, but they're also going to move the chains after that run. First down, picked up on the ground.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's got it at about the 8. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
But I think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Oh, he coughs up the football. The Lions have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Another try with Brooks. And he'll get this close to a first down. It's about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
And he'll take it down to the 22, but they've got it. That's enough for the first down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Yo.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it.
Hey, report.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake, Jackson. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Well, they'll get some of the sag yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Hey, middle.
Back to throw, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jets are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll look to throw. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looks like he might have gotten there early.
Okay, ready?
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Trap roll 80. 69. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
To the right side here. Pass is caught.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Let's go now.
Here's a give to Achane. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Buffalo 18. Ready. Go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Jets. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's taken down at the 35-yard line. A 3-yard gain.
They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing Jackson. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
And he's going to have the Lions first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
He'll pick up the 3 yards. And the Lions first down.
Jackson now. And the rush too strong. They're there to play for the sack.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
Second down, Jackson. Quick throw, taken in.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big jump brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
3rd and short, Jackson. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will go all the way. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 14. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Track at 60.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. We'll come up now for second down and 4.
6-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Achane.
I think this second down call, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's 17 yards, and that's a first down. From the 39, here's a first and 10. He'll look to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one complete right side. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, as we'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
Trap 60.
They'll look to throw again. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Here now, second down and goal. On the ground is Achane. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Jets move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Forward. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we're at halftime with just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Go! Check, Panther. Ready?
They'll start on the ground. It's A-Check. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here we go, set. Ready?
They'll throw out of the gun. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos. Go.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is brought in at the 10.
The main goal for these quarterbacks when they're facing zone defense, Mike, is to identify the soft spots quickly. You need your guys to get open and stay open all before that defense has a chance to get home with their rush. They want to tie the coverage in with the rush unit, like you see here.
And he's in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, New York.
Mike Riestad was saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
DC, ready? DC.
On play action, here's Jackson. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Down to the line now on 2nd and 2. Play action now. Jackson. Right side, that's the Portal to tight end. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Big run out of the gun with Brooks. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably there'll be a loss of a yard here. Jackson now on 2nd down. To the left side in the hands of Bryce. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. On the zone read, it's a give to Brooks. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. And the RPO, a pass taken by McMillan. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. Now Jackson, this a designed run. And he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So now it's Buckner following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Come 19! Come 19! 19 Lion!
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. Inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 86 yards. Touchdown, New York. The extra point, up and good. And the Jets will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, Jackson. He keeps it himself. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Hey, report! Report!
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing Jackson. He'll let this one go long for Williams. He's got it! And he will score! Game on! Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Man in motion, heading left. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 36-yard line.
A run out of the gun with A-Chain. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. The throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Going for it all. That is going to be in. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Go ahead. Where are you?
A first down throw for Jackson. That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You see it? No, we changed it.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction. He's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Second down, Jackson. He'll send it downfield for LaPorta.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up. Hey, Ozzie, sit up.
Now, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for a 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
60 Maverick. Here we go. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. He's into the clear again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Jets. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Thanks a lot. Yo.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That is hard. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 35. And the Lions first down.
Hey, middle.
Here's Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey. You.
Off the play fake. Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and 1. Quickly to the outside and complete. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Here's 1st and 10. Now, H.A. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on, really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Gets to the edge at the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. He'll start at the 4. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. He'll stop in his tracks at the 15-yard line. So this one in the win.